What's up, everyone? This is InfinityBeard here. Today I'm going to be talking about Dota 2, the successor to Defense of the Ancients. This game is incredibly fun. If you've never heard of it, it's a free-to-play game available on Steam, the famous PC distributor, and basically the game focuses on online matches and teams being pitted against one another. The goal is to eventually push all the way into the enemy base and destroy the Ancient, which is their big stronghold. And this game is just immensely fun. It's got hundreds of characters to choose from, or heroes as they're called, each with their own unique set of skills and abilities. And as you play through the game, you upgrade items, and you get gold for those items by killing monsters and towers and such. And basically, how you play your characters and how you cooperate with your team will determine whether you achieve victory or not overall. This game can be very fun, and it can also be very grueling. So today I'm just going to kind of basically talk about the game, pros, cons, whether the game's fun and whether you guys should get it. So I'm going to go ahead and just start with the pros here. Basically, this game has hundreds of characters to choose from, which is kind of the biggest pro it's got. Well, at least in my opinion. And that just allows for just limitless possibilities in terms of, your team diversity and, kind of strategies you can execute. And also, this game is completely free to play. So, and unlike other free-to-play games, it's got a really high production value. So, that means to say that buying items with real money will not hinder gameplay in any way, shape, or form. Players who do will not gain an advantage over others. So, in a free-to-play setting, this really keeps a competitive, aspect of it without you feeling like you have to purchase a bunch of items in order to just keep that competitive edge. Also, right when you start the game, you have complete access to the Dota community, professional matches and everything, so you're always in the loop right when you start up your game. Also, another thing to note is this game is available on all platforms, so whether you have Windows, Mac, Linux, you can play this game no problem, which is a real rarity in the gaming industry as it is, let alone from a free-to-play game. So even if you got Linux, you can play this. So that's just a huge plus. Cooperative gameplay, in my opinion, in Dota 2 is very polished. Some people may disagree, and say, oh, well, some heroes are overpowered and stuff. I felt they really did a good job. All the sounds, the graphics, everything blends together very nicely in a neat little bow. And, you could easily Valve could easily charge, $60 for this game, and, really, it would be worth it. So the fact that this is free to play and it packs that punch that's really great from a free to play game. So all in all, this game is immensely fun and everything just seems to work very nicely. It provides a great and rewarding experience. So there's plenty of other things I could say about pros as far as this game goes, but there are some cons I kind of want to switch over and talk to. I kind of want to keep this video relatively short, so I can go ahead and talk about the cons real quick. So let's go ahead and switch over once I pop it up. There we go. Cons. Basically, to me, this game really only has one big con, and that is this game can be very hard to get into. That being said, that there's a very steep learning curve for the game. So what that basically means is if you start playing this game and you have no idea what you're doing, you can be told how much you suck on a constant basis. And this game can be very unforgiving. I remember Valve even released an article not too long ago, and they addressed this, and they said, well, the people that we surveyed who quit Dota 2 didn't do so because they thought the game wasn't fun, but that they were told, how much they suck, or that, there was a lot of bad communication. Some games I've played, you actually get a lot of people who use mics for what they're designed for, to cooperate and to coordinate with their fellow team members. And there are a lot of people there, and but this game can be very unforgiving. But if you can get past that, this game provides such a fun experience, and it doesn't take too long to learn, but it can be pretty grueling, and it depends how quickly you adapt to different games, and if you've ever played a game of this. But basically, all in all, this game deserves a 4.5 rating out of 5. I think that it very easily, the only reason I didn't give it a 5 was just because it can be hard to get into, and so I couldn't give it quite a 5 because there's a lot of criticism for that. But all in all, it definitely deserves an A rating. This game is immensely fun. So I highly recommend giving it a shot, because if you have a PC that can run it, it's a free game. I mean, if you don't like it, okay, you know, I mean, you gave it a shot, you didn't like it, that's fine. You didn't lose anything except the time you took to play a couple matches. So definitely worth getting. I do think that it's just, Valve did a great job designing this game. So go ahead and pick Dota 2. It's immensely fun. It's available on Steam. I thank you guys for watching so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. There's plenty more videos in my channel, and I'll be coming out with a video again soon with Mazbel. He wasn't here for this one, but thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take it easy.